As always, we've done a ton of research. The most important component of smelling good, which is layering, is going to contribute to you smelling like the best version of rose. Now, of course, there is a right way to apply perfume. Hi, this is Preeti. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well. Today's topic is how to smell good all day in summer and under budget. As always, we've done a ton of research and experimented ourselves with a ton of different fragrances in the forms of creams, mists, perfumes, shower gels to come up with this particular video. In this video, we will be talking about the 8 steps that we have come up with to smell heavenly throughout the day, which not only includes hacks on body odors, but also detergents, how to layer fragrances, how and what to buy. Everything you'll ever need to know about smelling good, all in just one video. But before we begin, let's talk about the most important component of smelling good, which is layering. For example, let's choose the rose fragrance. So what we're going to do is we're going to build on the same rose note with using a similar shower gel, a similar moisturizer, a similar body mist, and then a perfume. All of which is going to contribute to you smelling like the best version of rose there ever can be. Personally, I like the smell of vanilla. So for this particular video, we've chosen vanilla as our base scent, and we will be building on the same scent throughout the video. And by the end of it, I will show you how you can smell amazing by choosing one note and all of it under budget. Let's start with the step number 1. Now, we cannot talk about smelling good if we don't address basic points of body odor or bad breath. While brushing your teeth, the first and the foremost point to remember is spit, don't rinse. What I mean by that is once you're done brushing, spit out all the residue toothpaste, but don't use water to rinse your mouth. Let the fluoride in your toothpaste work its magic. I have explained this in detail in a video called Bad Breath, which is a whole separate video. You can definitely go check it out. Moving on to the step number 2. While taking a shower, always address these neglected areas without fail on a daily basis. Not just wash your underarms properly, but always and every day make it a point to wash behind your ears, the whole ear itself, your neck area, your under boob, your belly button, your inner elbow, the place where your thighs start, basically the groin area, your butt crack, behind your knees, as well as in between your toes. Basically everywhere where you have a joint or a fold where sweat collects. Use a loofah or an exfoliating glove and be gentle with it. Currently, I'm using the Plum Body Loving Shower Gel Hawaiian Roomba, which has a very beachy fragrance. This particular shower gel is super cleansing and ultra moisturizing. As part of the ingredients, olive oil hydrates the skin, while passion fruit and coconut extracts detoxify and soothe the skin. It's like getting Goa in your shower, and I've chosen this particular pleasant smell today because of its vanilla note. This is the first step in layering your fragrance. And this particular shower gel retails for rupees 380. Step number 3. Now coming to your underarms hygiene. This is such an important step. Always exfoliate your underarms at least once a week. And no, I don't mean harsh scrub like, the grainy walnut scrubs. No, I mean chemical exfoliators. You should always treat your underarms like you would treat your face. Hence, use chemical exfoliators such as AHA, BHA or glycolic acid. Currently, I'm using the Minimalist AHA, BHA formula. So when you use it on your face, you can also apply it on a cotton pad and just slightly rub it on your underarms. Otherwise, alternatively, I sometimes also use the Ordinary's glycolic acid 7% toning solution. Here's a tip. Always try to buy these products when they are on sale, because they go on sale like so often. And the Minimalist full MRP, it retails on $5.99, and even the Ordinary's glycolic acid, it retails for $9.99, but during sale you can get it for like much cheaper. Moving on to the step number 4, here we'll be discussing deodorants. Now, if you've seen my previous video, the recent secrets one, you know my secret regarding deodorants, but I will not discuss it again. Go watch the video yourself. But when it comes to deodorants or roll-ons, always use a roll-on that is non-alcoholic. And if you have extremely sensitive skin, you can also go ahead and use a fragrance-free option. Currently, I'm using Nivea's transparent roll-on, which has 0% alcohol, but I've also used Chemist at Play's roll-on, that is also pretty good, as well as Carmesi's roll-on. All of these are under budget. You should definitely give them a try. But you have to remember that these roll-ons last only up to 4 to 5 hours, and you have to reapply. In fact, you have to reapply everything, whether it's your sunscreen, whether it's your roll-on, it's your body mist, it's your perfume. It's a lot of work, I know, but reapplying is the only way to smell amazing all day. Moving on to the step number 5 is moisturizers. Always do this immediately out of the shower when your skin is still damp. Have you ever wondered why the same perfume you and your friend are using, but it lasts longer on her than it does on you? That's because perfumes stay longer on oily, damp or well moisturized skin. Now, since in this video we're following the vanilla note, our moisturizer today is also from the same vanilla note. For layering the vanilla scent, in today's video we're using the Plum Vanilla Body Butter, but you can also use the Body Shop Vanilla Body Butter. I really like that, but the only thing is that's a little out of the budget and goes a bit expensive, but the Plum one is also very good. To recap, we've already washed our bodies with the vanilla note shower gel. We have used a deodorant to curb our underarms odor, and the third thing we've done today is apply a moisturizer building on the same vanilla note. Now, if you're someone who doesn't really like using perfumes or body mist, then this next particular step is especially for you, and you will still smell amazing throughout the day. Our step number 6 is clothes. Yes, clothes also can contribute a lot when it comes to smelling good, and you will be surprised after you watch this particular section. Number 1, always wash your clothes with a scented fabric softener. The most common and budget-friendly option would be the Comfort. It comes in many variants, and it makes a huge difference when you smell your clothes when they're out of the dryer. Now, number 2, this is an optional, but if you do this, you're gonna smell like, bomb, like the best. Now, which women do you think smell the most amazing in this whole world? It has to be the Arab women, and this is their particular trick on how to smell that good. Like, whenever you go to Middle East or Dubai, and Arab women pass by and they smell so good. Like, if you're in an elevator with them, they can, the whole elevator smells like wow. And the secret to them is oud, and oud is something that they often use to their clothes. The trick is to smoke your clothes with the smell of oud with a burner. Now, oud is a bark of a very fragrant tree which is then soaked in essential oils and a lot of pure perfumes for it to smell absolutely superb. And the best part about oud is it goes with a lot of other fragrances. Oud can be a base note, and you can apply any other scented perfume on it, and chances are that they merge together superb and they form a whole new elevated and an awesome scent. I have tried this myself, that's why I'm so excited about this point. I'll even show you. Whenever my friends are in the Middle East, this is the first thing that I ask them to get is oud, the bark of the oud, and you have to try it. I'll just show you how you can do this with your cupboard. So this is the packet of oud that I picked up from Middle East, and I got a burner with it. So all you have to do is just place a coal, put the bark over it and burn it. And then you can see these fumes coming out, and just smoke your clothes with it. And your clothes at the end of it smell amazing, like very oudi, very wood fragrance, which acts as a base for all other layering of fragrances. So today, since we're going with vanilla, so just over this particular oud smell, we add vanilla, and it literally elevates the perfume. This is Arab women's trick. This is what they do. Step number 7 is body mist. This step is part of my everyday routine. I spray on a body mist and I'm done. I apply perfumes only when I go out, but usually when I'm at home, when I'm running errands or anything else, this is the final step for me and I'm done here. Since we're building on the vanilla note, I'm using the Plum Body Loving Body Mist Vanilla Vibes. Aloe infused formula in this particular body mist keeps you feeling fresh, nourished, leaves you smelling sweet and warm like tempting vanilla cupcake. It helps in keeping you feeling fresh longer. I know you think that this is the most important step in smelling good, but trust me, when you layer your perfume with all the other steps that we've done so far, now when you apply perfume, it'll be a complete game changer. Now, of course, there is a right way to apply perfume. You cannot spritz it all over your body like a body mist. Absolutely not. Perfumes are supposed to be applied very lightly to your pulse points and onto your clothes. For example, let's take our wrists. The skin on our wrist is comparatively thinner than on the rest of our body. Hence, due to the blood flow here, the perfume gets enough warmth and hence stays longer. Another hack is to take Vaseline or any thick petroleum jelly and apply it on your pulse points before applying a perfume on it. It helps it last even longer. Let's go ahead and see what the pulse points actually are. Wrists, inner elbow, behind the ears, below the Adam's apple, inner knees. After you're done with applying perfumes to your pulse points, the most important step when it comes to applying perfume is this particular line, and remember it. Spray, delay, and walk away. For today's video, the perfume that I'm using is the Plum Body Loving Hawaiian Rumba, which has a hint of vanilla, although it is a very fruity, beachy fragrance. This is an ultra luxe beachy mini perfume, smells like a fruity cocktail with a twist of vanilla and gardenia, and this particular perfume lasts for more than 10 hours. The best part is that this particular perfume comes in travel size, so you can place it in your bag and reapply whenever you want. You can also check out the 5 Social Perfume for Men. This is a fantastic one and I highly recommend this as well. Step number 9. I know I said there are only 8 points because this particular step is completely optional, but it of course helps in elevating your fragrance note to the next level, and this includes your hair. Now, why I've kept it as an option, because this is not something that you should do every day. Save it for like a very special occasion. And the hack here is either you can use hair mist, but in India they are very rarely available and they are very expensive, which is one of the reasons why I haven't included a particular product in this video. But there's a hack. All you can do is take the perfume that you're using, take a brush and lightly spritz on it. Let it air dry for a couple of seconds and then brush your hair with it. So the perfume that you're using all over your body has a little bit of a fragrance on your hair as well. So when you twirl and you do anything, there's a trail of fragrance that passes by. Now that concludes all the particular steps that you will ever need to smell amazing. But here I wanted to include just a couple of extra points for you to note when it comes to choosing a perfume and what to buy. Now when it comes to perfumes, there are 2 main things that you need to remember. One is EDT and the other is EDP. EDT is Eau de Toilette and it lasts for a perfume that has a little lower concentration than EDP. So this particular perfume lasts for about 4 to 7 hours. But if you choose a perfume with EDP, it has a higher concentration of pure perfume, hence it lasts for longer than 8 hours. So when you're choosing your perfume, I would always suggest you to go for EDP rather than EDT, although EDP is a little bit more expensive. So even if you choose EDT based on your budget, it's completely fine. Only thing is you have to remember to reapply every 4 to 5 hours when it comes to a perfume. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you guys. This particular video I actually quite enjoyed because even I learned a lot of things. There were a couple of mistakes that I was making myself, but after this video I'm so clear on how to smell amazing. Another thing what I think I missed when talking about layering your fragrances is, do we have to layer the same note fragrance? Not really. So supposing today we're layering fragrance, right, like vanilla fragrance also works really well with patchouli. So if you have, like, you know, if you want to switch it up and mix it a little bit, you can take patchouli as well and include it in your perfume or in your shower gel, and the combination of vanilla and patchouli again smells divine. So you can add, you know, Arab women, they take perfume level to the next level because it's part of their culture, right? So when they apply perfume, they don't just apply one perfume. They go ahead and they apply second perfume, sometimes 3, sometimes even 4 perfume at once. The only trick is to apply very, very light. It's just spritz, just very light, but you know, you have all the notes. But I have never done that. I have never gone, you know, to that level. But if I were to with vanilla note, always go with patchouli because they work best in combination. So whenever you're choosing any particular note for yourself, supposing you chose rose also, try and just Google if you want to elevate it to the next level. This is just extra for the extra people out there. Try what works best with rose and apply that combination of perfume, and it's a lot of trial and error methods, and you will literally smell amazing. Okay. Now, as for all the products that we've shown today, we'll leave all the links to all of these products in the description box below. Go ahead, check them out, and let me know what do you think. See ya.